Hello everyone, I'm the Adventure Jew, and welcome to the true final episode of Undertale. In the last episode, we saved Asriel from himself, and in return, he destroyed the barrier. And this is the final variant of the Undertale main menu theme. It's actually the full version. It adds sustained strings and counter melodies from the piano. It even quotes the C section from Once Upon a Time. And another fun fact, it's also a separate track in the official Undertale OST, which I have on iTunes and Steam. Bit of an interesting detail there. Now, it's time to end this journey with one final talk with all the NPCs throughout the underground. As the sunlight is coming down as monsters leave the underground with the human, hand in hand we all go out. Across the land there's a whole world. Up above we once did fear, now we love our life below. Saddening we all go out, making friends come, my child. Stay with me. I'll protect you and your dreams. Rest, my child, beneath the tree. Like its branches reach for me. So much blood. Sorry, that kinda got into my head. Hey man, we're finally free. So we're free, huh? Madam told us as much. Then he told me, don't think that means you're getting out of work early. Of course he'd say that. My boss. I love that guy. Is that sarcasm, or are you being serious? Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. And by that I mean I hate him so much! Yeah, I knew you were being sarcastic. So, what about Bratty and Catty? What do you think of them? Those girls? The ones who saw my pants fall down? Well, we're all gonna be free, so I'll never see him again, at least. You seem happy about that. What else do you want to do with your freedom? Don't tell anyone this, little buddy, because they'll make fun of me. But I feel like I played a hand in everyone getting free somehow, even if it was just working this awful job. I think I did something! I don't know if it's true, but I believe it anyway. Well, you did sell me some items I was able to use to stay alive, so I guess you contributed somewhat? So, what did you have in mind for your future? Little buddy, there's a brand new world out there waiting for us. I'm sure with my qualifications, it won't be long before I'm a famous movie star. Or maybe I'll just end up flipping burgers again. But it's as I say, nowhere to go but up. Literally in this case. Yeah, that sounds about right. See you later, Burger Pants. Anytime, little buddy. I'm so excited to sell an ice cream on the surface. If all humans are like you, I think it'll be a modest success. I certainly hope so. Undyne told us that the Royal Guard is being disbanded. Like, bummer. Guess we'll have to get used to love and peace. He seems happy. Well, he should be. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. Oh, wait! I forgot to talk to Bratty and Catty. I haven't mentioned them to Burger Pants. So, you ready for freedom? So we're like totally free now, huh? Yeah, like totally free. Like cool. Yeah, like cool. Like millennia of being in prison finally over? Yeah, that's like pretty chill, I guess. That's great. Um, did you know I'm a human? Oh, whoops, really? Well, when we said, we were hyped for the destruction of humanity, we were just, like, joking, you know? Did we say that? Probably. It's, like, practically our catchphrase. Really? I thought our catchphrase was, Bratty's the best, Catty's the coolest. No? We've, like, literally never said that. Can it be, though? Can it be? So what do you have in mind for your future? Now that we're gonna be free, oh my god, we can finally fulfill our dream of having a pet cat! That's like your dream, Catty, but Bratty, I don't want to have a dream without you in it. Aw, Catty. And in my dream, you clean up after the cat. Catty! Oh my... Oh man. Now this is probably a stupid question, but do you like cats? Me? Yeah, I love cats. They're like so tasty, cute. Bratty, no! I'm just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, when was the last time you saw a cat around here? Oh, just the other day. There was this cute little white cat walking around. It was like so clueless looking. I pet it for like an hour. Catty? Yeah, Bratty? I think that was like a dog. Dogs are just firm cats. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you alone now. Alright. I think the next place I want to go to is that little quiet area in Waterfall. Waterfall, please. Hello. Beware the man who came from the other world. What do you mean? That sounds a little weird. Whoa! I knew you could do it. Thanks, Kristen. So, why the name Fluffy Buns? Okay, I remember it clearly now. It was the monthly address at the castle, and the Queen was giving her part on current events. After finishing her update, she moved to pass the microphone to the King. However, she didn't realize the microphone was still in her hands when she said, "Your turn, Fluffy Buns." The audience burst into laughter. Realizing what she said, he started laughing too. After a few moments, the King held up his arms. The crowd grew silent. He leaned towards the microphone, expression stern. "Dear citizens, thank you for coming here today. I, King Fluffy Buns." And the rest is history. So, is Asgore a goat? I'm pretty sure he is, but... Goat? Actually, that reminds me. Oriole once wore a flower-patterned moo. Folks kept saying nice moo to her, but she kept thinking they were calling her a cow. So she never wore it again. What was the question again? Oh, right, Asgore. He's a real interesting type of monster. The strongest type of all. We call them boss monsters. When they have all offspring, the soul power of the parents flows into the child, causing the child to grow as the parents age. But Asgore doesn't have a child, so he's been stuck at the same age and probably will be forever. Huh? What if the child is a human? What? Nah, that wouldn't work. So if Asgore's your father, he'll definitely outlive you. Wow, that's, sad. So, what was Asgore and Toriel like before all this? Oh yeah, of course, Toriel was queen and Asgore was the king. It was tragic when she left, since everyone knew she was really the brains behind the throne. It was also just a teensy-weensy bit relieving, you know? Those two were really insufferable together. Nuzzling noses, being all cute and cuddly in public, embarrassing their children. They were so sweet it made me sick. Thank God those days are over. Okay, I'll just change the subject to Undyne then. Undyne, she's really come a long way since she was a little urchin. I used to be a hero myself, back in the old days. Gerson, the Hammer of Justice. When she was younger, Undyne would follow me around to watch me beat up bad guys. Sometimes she'd even try to help. Though, most of the time, the folks she attacked weren't bad guys. It'd be the mailman or something like that. Anywho, I appreciated it. Well, it was good talking with you, Gerson. Be careful out there, kid. You too, Gerson. Alright, let's see. Ah, there they are. Oh, Metaton, I'm a huge fan. Oh, hi, human. I'll never forget when you cheered me on, when I was pretending to sleep. No one ever had so much faith in my fake sleep. Also, this is awkward, but what's your name? Everyone seems to know it now except me. Seems like I've been missing out lately. I was just sitting at home listening to tunes. There was a flash of light outside my window. I saw the snails on the farm disappear. Then I heard a knock at the door. A flash of light wanted to come in. I closed the blinds. Now everyone knows your name except for me. Frisk. Okay, I won't forget it. There you are, Frisk, darling. Feast your eyes. Dr. Alphys completed my wonderful new body. Oh, and did you hear? The barrier's open. I can't wait to see the sun. The greatest spotlight of all. Oh yes, I suppose I should thank you too, darling. Before fighting you, I had forgotten how fun it was to perform with others. So I've been searching for hot talents to fill up my upcoming troupe. So far, Sharon's agreed to be my backup singer, and Napstablook here will be my sound mixer. The three of us performing together, it feels real overdue, doesn't it? Agreed. Sounds like Metaton, Napstablook, and Sharon have a great musical gig going on. That'll be interesting. Now that our parents are the same entity, does that mean I'm married to my sister? Wait, we're dogs. That stuff's normal. That's funny. Having an amorphous, shambling family member is great. They're always moving, so I can see them 100% of the time. Alright, he's blind to things he can't see that aren't moving. All of our parents have been combined into one horrible being. That's okay, though. It's really brought our families together. Of course. Yeah, there really wasn't much there. I heard Dr. Alphys told the king and queen awful things she'd done. The king felt so bad he didn't know. He gave her a big hug. Then the queen fired her. Now we don't have a royal scientist anymore. It's politics! He's got a weird sense of humor here. Yo, what's up? I've been kinda doing some thinking. Maybe Undyne isn't actually as cool as we thought. She's just kinda mean. But yo, I just found out about someone way cooler. Ah, now you're a Papyrus fanboy, aren't ya? How amusing. Oh, here you are. I was worrying about you. Things are gonna be okay, you hear? We're all gonna go to a circus world soon. There's bound to be a place you can stay there. I have a place in mind. So, what happened? I mean, it happened to you, right? There was a strange flash of white light, then I felt my body being pulled into something. Then suddenly, everything was back to normal. Um, I, I heard that it was all because a human came through here. A human. I can hardly believe it. Well, if they decide to stop in, I'm sure I'll give them a hero's welcome. So, what about the ruins? Did you hear? The ruins have been opened up. And get this. They were opened from the inside. Apparently the queen had been staying inside there for God knows how long. Pretty unbelievable, huh? Yeah, I was actually with her for a while. So, what do you have in mind for your future? Well, I suppose I'll move my store to the overworld. Haven't planned much more than that, I'm afraid. Well, alright. That's a bit of a souvenir. Now, before I go, there is one more thing that I need to show you guys. If you make it all the way to the ruins, all the way back to the start of the game, you'll find someone. In fact, I completely forgot to mention it at the beginning of the game, but if you actually go back to the beginning of the game after you defeat Toriel, or more specifically spare her, after that heartfelt goodbye, you can actually go back to where you started the game, and you'll see her tending to the golden flowers that you landed on when you fell here in the first place. She'll say, "Don't worry about me. Someone has to take care of these flowers." Man, that's spaghetti. And if you go back here and there now, well, you'll find out shortly. But in the meantime, remember that snowman we hung out with earlier? Ah, I can feel that piece of me has been well taken care of. The barrier's opened up? Then, if it's not too much to ask, could you take that piece of me to the surface? I would really appreciate it. Sure thing, snowman. Alright, back to the ruins. Oh. The doctor. She brought my wife back from the dead. My son, he seems happy again. Our family is bigger than ever. Now that my wife is combined with 16 other people. Mom might have to share her mind with other people now, but she's still my mom. And that's cool. Cause, we're made of ice and stuff. What? It's a joke! Laugh at it! No, we... Look! It's Asriel! Golden flowers. Must have broken your fall. Don't worry about me. Someone has to take care of these flowers. Frisk, please leave me alone. I can't come back. I just can't, okay? I don't want to break their hearts all over again. It's better if they never see me. Why are you still here? Are you trying to keep me company? Frisk. Hey, let me ask you a question. Frisk, why'd you come here? Everyone knows the legend, right? Travelers who climb Mount Ebit are said to disappear. Frisk, why would you ever climb a mountain like that? Is it foolishness? Fate? Was it because you... well... only you know the answer, don't you? I know why Donnie climbed a mountain. It wasn't for a very happy reason. Frisk, I'll be honest with you. Donnie hated humanity. Why he did, he never talked about it. But he felt very strongly about it. Frisk, you really are different from Donnie. In fact, though you have similar fashion choices, I don't know why I ever acted like you were the same person. Maybe the truth is, Donnie wasn't really the greatest person. Well, Frisk, you're the type of friend I wish I always had. So maybe I was kind of projecting a little bit. Let's be honest. I did some weird stuff as a flower. There's one last thing I feel like I should tell you. Frisk, when me and Donnie combined our souls together, the control over our body was actually split between us. He was the one that picked up his own empty body. And when we got to the village, he was the one that wanted to use our full power. I was the one that resisted. And because of me, well, that's why I ended up as a flower. Frisk, this whole time I've blamed myself for that decision. That's why I just adopted that whole horrible view of the world. Kill or be killed. But now, after meeting you, Frisk, I don't regret that decision anymore. I did the right thing. If I killed those humans, we would have waged war against all of humanity. And in the end, everyone went free, right? I still feel kind of sad knowing how long it took. So maybe it wasn't a perfect decision, but you can't regret hard choices your whole life, right? Well, not that I have much of a life left. That's besides the point. Frisk, thank you for listening to me. You should really go be with your friends now, okay? Oh, and please, in the future, if you see me, don't think of it as me, okay? I just want you to remember me like this. Someone that was your friend for a little while. Oh, and Frisk, be careful in the outside world, okay? Despite what everyone thinks, it's not as nice as it is here. There are a lot of flowers out there. Not everything can be resolved by just being nice. Frisk, don't kill, and don't be killed, alright? That's the best you can strive for. Well, see you. Frisk, don't you have anything better to do? So yeah, we learn a little more about this Donnie guy. Fun fact though, in the Undertale menu, back when I first started the game, one of the names I could have chosen was Chara. C-H-A-R-A. And if I went with that, the confirmation text would have been the true name. This is because, again, we were naming the fallen human from all those years ago, not Frisk. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll cut back to when I get to everyone else. And the rest of the ending can play out. Alright. Before we leave, let's see what all these 6 have to say. Hello, Frisk. Mom just upgraded my phone. I'm having a lot of fun with the texting feature. Sans, check out this one.
Oh man, Tori, that's brutal.
Can't believe the queen has returned! And also that she's a huge dork! You two are 2 feet away from each other! Why are you texting? Maybe not, Papyrus. You're texting for a good reason. Why is that?
Well, because we're huge dorks.
Sans, please don't say that. You're not a dork. You're more of a bonehead. Wow! Those puns are even less funny coming from her.
Then why are you smiling?
It's a pity smile.
Good one, Papyrus. Oh hey, what's up, Frisk? We were just talking about you. Apparently you asked to call Tori mom, right? After meeting her?
Well, it wasn't right after. Took a couple minutes.
Frisk, I gotta tell you, that's not the best way to get to know someone.
It's not? Papyrus, we've been over this. Whatever, Mom.
Don't be like that! Oh, Papyrus! That is so
Group of Papyrus. Okay, I'm dying.
Oh man, that interaction is so precious.
Wait, don't actually go to your room. Getting mixed messages here. Yeah, we might wanna tone it down a bit. Papyrus might lose his mind. Wait, does he even have a mind? I meant like an actual brain. It's like, he's a skeleton. Now I'm overthinking it. So, Asgore, how about making me a member of the Royal Guard?
Well, Papyrus, now that the war's over, we might not need the Royal Guard anymore.
What? Then what was the point of the human's quest? She journeyed all that way and I'm still not a member of the Royal Guard! Truly, this is the worst possible ending! Ha! Ha ha ha! No, it's not. I could have killed all you guys. Which I'm not gonna do, by the way. I'm not starting this game over just to do a genocide run. Absolutely not! Okay? Alright. So, Alphys, what do you want to do now that we're all free? You have the whole world to explore now. Well, of course I'm gonna go out and, no, I should be honest. I'm gonna stay inside and watch anime like a total loser. It's the spirit, everyone! A celebration to be losers! Papyrus has the right idea. Losing to Frisk is the best thing to ever happen to me. So I'm glad that we... Huh? What is it, Asgore?
What's an anime?
Frisk, please. Let me explain what an anime is to Asgore. You see, it's a cartoon, but... it has swords.
So it's like a cartoon, but with swords? Holy, that sounds neato. Where is this? Where can I see the anime?
Hold on, I think I have some on my phone. Here, look at this. Oh, that's the wrong... never mind.
Holy, were those two robots
Kissing?
Boy, technology sure is something, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Indeed it is. Frisk, you gotta tell me. Do you think Asgore and Toriel are ever gonna get back together? I imagine they will eventually. Yeah, that's what I hope too. Just think about how cute they must have been together. It's quickly becoming my #1 ship of all time. Tori and Glory. My old boss and his ex-wife. That sounds a lot less cool all of a sudden.
Howdy, Frisk. Sorry about almost trying to take your soul. I feel very bad about it. I hope we can still be pals.
Hey, don't worry about it, Asgore. I think everyone's tried to kill Frisk at least once.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'm not sorry, Frisk.
Asgore, that's not what I meant! Oh, they're such jokers. I love it. Well, guys, this is it. The time has come at last. If you leave here, your adventure will really be over. Your friends will follow you out of the underground. Well, I'm ready. Let's go. Oh my! Isn't it beautiful, everyone? Wow, it's even better than on TV. Way better. Better than I ever imagined. Frisk, you live with this? The sunlight is so nice. The air's so fresh. I really feel alive. Hey, Sans, it's that giant ball.
We call that the sun, my friend.
That's the sun? Wowee! I can't believe I'm finally meeting the sun.
I could stand here and watch this for hours.
Yes, it is beautiful, is it not? But we should really think about what comes next.
Alright, everyone. This is the beginning of a bright new future. An era of peace between humans and monsters. Frisk, I have something to ask of you. Will you act as our ambassador to the humans?
Well, she's the only human, and I think Frisk would say yes, so let's say yes. Yeah, we'll be the ambassador, and I, the cunning papyrus, will be the best mascot. Go make a good first impression. There he goes.
Well, someone's got to keep him from getting into trouble. See you guys.
Man, do I have to do everything? Papyrus, wait! Hey, Undyne, wait up!
Whoops. Should I do something? Well, gotta go.
It seems that everyone's quite eager to set off. Frisk, you came from this world, right? So you must have a place to return to, do you not? What will you do now? If that was me, I'd want to live with Toriel for the rest of my life. And I think Frisk would too. Let's stay with her. What? Frisk, you really are a funny child. If you said that earlier, none of this would have happened. It's a good thing you took so long to change your mind. Well, I suppose. If you really don't have any other places to go, I'll do my best to take care of you for as long as you need. Alright? Now come along. Everyone's waiting for us. And that was Undertale. Oh, to celebrate its 10th anniversary, I made this my 10th gaming adventure. And I really love this credit sequence. Professional Brawl, braver every day. Backup dancer, reformed fully. Ooh, I love that one. Luke's by Temmie, what? Ha! Vegetoid, popular nutritionist. Migos, casually enjoys life. Napster Luke, spooky DJ. Hey, there's his top hat. And there's Papyrus. By Toby and Temmie. What? And Sansa's driving a bike? Wow! Alright, let's see what happened to some other characters. Snowdrake, an ice cat. Semi-successful comedian, thinking about a cat. Oh yeah! You'll notice that some of the text is yellow, while others are white. This is because if you do a specific set of actions when fighting them, you'll actually... Ha! Finally, the #1 nose nuzzle champions, that's funny. If you do a specific set of actions, their text will turn yellow and something different will happen to them. Hey, there's the greater dog! There's Undyne and Elphys stepping on the beach. Oh, Elphys, always being so overdramatic. This has been a very fun time. Everything from the characters, the gameplay, and the various bosses. And of course, Temmie. Mad Dummy, calm down just a bit. I hope so. Why is Temmie staring at us? Hey, look! Metaton and Napstablook and Chiron are doing their thing. Unfortunately, Burger Pants doesn't look very happy about that. Poor guy. And I love the seasonal themes with the locations. We have autumn for the ruins, winter for Snowdin, and spring for Waterfall, and summer with Hotland. Use your imagination with the Royal Guards. Oh, how funny. And probably my most favorite character, however, has got to be Toriel. Her sweet motherly personality really brings back memories of my own mother when I was that little. Hey, Asgore is carving a hedge in the shape of Papyrus's head. And Toriel has become the teacher she's always wanted to be. And so, this concludes the, oh wait, what the? Did you really think it was over? I mean, you haven't even done the special thanks yet. Ready? Let's end all this for good. Yep, there's a little credit sequence here. The goal is to get through this whole thing without getting hit by a single name. If you do, a special surprise awaits you. If I manage to pull it off, I'll show it off in an extra video. Oh, I got hit. Oh well. Well, one of my most favorite things to do in games is sometimes the credit sequences. They sometimes have really good stuff. Super Monkey Ball has you going through a stage to get as many bananas as possible. At least in most of the classic games, anyway. The modern ones don't seem to have that, which is kind of sad. And Smash Bros. Has that in certain modes, like Classic Mode and All-Star, so you're doing things like shooting names, or maybe completing a portrait. With a character doing something. I think there might be others I'm currently not thinking of, but overall, while this isn't necessarily my most favorite credits minigame thing, it's still nonetheless fun. I feel like it's meant to be impossible to win because no matter what you do, you're probably bound to get hit by at least one name. I think there is a way to actually pull it off, but it's clearly extremely hard. Especially with how long some of these names are, the way they move and stuff like that. but you know what? I don't mind. Still nonetheless a good time. Thanks to friends and family for supporting us. And Undertale team, thank you, the player, from the bottom of our hearts. Without you, this would all be impossible. Good night. So yeah, that's the end. I'm so happy I was able to get this done. I've been struggling a lot lately, and I do apologize. This playthrough was actually meant to end on Undertale's 10th anniversary to make it feel extra special, but sometimes things happen in life. I'd rather not talk about anything in detail. Just leave it up to your imagination. Oh hey, it's the annoying dog. Also, one more thing I should mention. If you end up doing a genocide run, and then do a pacifist run immediately after, you wouldn't get this sweet moment. You'd lose your chances forever. I hear there are ways to get rid of the consequences of a genocide run, but I'm not about to find any of that out. I may also do a video on how to get all the trophies, but that's still under debate. But either way, this is probably the most fun I've ever had with a video game since Sonic Heroes. Which, by the way, I am going to do eventually. But there are a lot of other games I want to do too. Like Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And hey, since we're celebrating one special anniversary, why not another? So for my next gaming adventure, it'll most likely be the Henry Stickmin collection. That's another small game that I can get through pretty quickly. Hopefully that'll hold you over while I work on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, in the meantime, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and remember, get good and be good. Please, be good. And, happy 10th anniversary, Undertale.